If you're extremely skinny and you've always dreamed of building muscle, I used to be exactly like you. This is what I looked like 8 years ago. Skin and bones, lean, lanky, not at all jacked, not at all athletic looking. And based on that, you wouldn't say that I have good muscle building genetics. Fast forward 8 years, this is what I look like now. In this video, I'm gonna teach you the exact 5 steps that I did that you can do too to fill out your frame, build muscle, and improve your strength and body confidence. This is not cookie cutter advice. This is literally exactly what I did and exactly what you can do too to improve your physique. Step 1, get a training partner. And I'm not talking about a fellow beginner. This is not a kumbaya circle around the fire where we're looking to build friendships and play acoustic guitar. This is a training partner with more experience than you that you can learn from. And I know what you're thinking. I don't know anyone who's jacked, who lifts weights, who can teach me. I would have to pay for a personal trainer or a coach. Training applications in the description of this video. You do know somebody who lifts weights. You know somebody who's in good shape. Or you know somebody who lifts weights. A friend of a friend, your sibling's friend, maybe a family member knows somebody who knows somebody. Get resourceful, find somebody. What I did is I knew that my older brother had a friend, shout out Matthew, who lifted weights, who was really into it, who had been building muscle for years. So what did I do? I got the guy's number, I hit him up, I said, can I join you for a session? And after one workout, I was so hooked on the gym. It's something I always wanted to do, but I was so paralyzed by fear that I never actually tried. But after one workout, I was hooked and I got a gym membership that day. So step 1 is simple. Find somebody who knows a lot more than you do and is willing to teach you, and go and join their session. Don't make this harder by trying to do it by yourself. The shortcut to learning any skill as quickly as possible, in this case the skill of building muscle, is find somebody who has done what you want to do, i.e. somebody who's jacked, and literally just do what they say. Step 2 is train with this person for as long as you possibly can. Guys, I was so terrified of the gym, and this is ironic because I'm literally a fitness coach now, but I was so terrified of the gym that for the first year of my training, I wouldn't even do a warm-up set by myself. I would have to wait for my training partner to join me. It is totally normal to be intimidated and confused in the gym. It doesn't make you weak, it doesn't make you a pussy, it just makes you a human being who's experiencing some shit. And this is why I am so passionate about helping people, because I know how difficult it can be from personal experience. I had no confidence, I had no skill, I had no expertise, I had no fucking clue what I was doing. So what I suggest you do is find somebody who's willing to teach you and just tag along. My first training partner trained 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. A lot of the time when he trained, it didn't really suit my schedule. So what did I do? I kind of rescheduled things, guys. I made a plan. I made sure I was there. I was there when he was there, because I knew that the fastest way I was going to build myself up was to follow what he did. Is everything we did absolutely optimal? Fuck no. In hindsight, he made a bunch of mistakes, and there's some things he thought about training, as I now know with somebody with a lot more experience, weren't exactly optimal. However, we were consistent. We were extremely consistent, 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, getting stronger every week, improving our technique, encouraging each other. Sometimes just having someone there is extremely encouraging. And we got better, we got stronger, and I got a lot more jacked. This is what I look like after 2 years of lifting. Abs look good, chest starting to fill out, arms improving, shoulders improving. You can have this physique too after probably about a year of hard work. So find somebody who's willing to teach you, and then do exactly what they do and learn as much as you can for as long as you can. Step 3 is eat protein with every meal. And I know there are a million videos on the internet of people telling you to eat protein. It's extremely annoying. You've heard it all before. It's like, just fucking eat protein, bro. But guys, the amount of people who don't eat enough protein is absolutely staggering. What does enough protein look like? It probably means about 4 protein servings a day, okay? Think a fistful of protein, okay? So that's like a chicken breast and a half, that's like 4 eggs, that's like maybe 2 scoops of protein powder and something in a protein pancake recipe, and a protein shake. That could be your 4 servings of protein a day. Maybe eating 3 chicken breasts, 4 eggs, and 1 double scoop of protein powder is like enough protein to build muscle efficiently. And you need to do this every day. A lot of guys tell me that they eat a lot of protein, but when you actually do an itinerary of the food that they ate in the week, so I'm like, what did you have? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack, every day of the week. When we actually sit down and do that exercise, that itinerary of what protein they ate, you will find that actually a lot of days they aren't hitting those protein targets. And this is a question that comes up often, and if you have this question, if it's coming to mind right now, it's not a stupid question, it's understandable. Do I still need to eat high protein on non-training days? Yes, absolutely you do. You're not just building muscle on the days that you train. Your body's still doing anabolic processes while you sleep, while you rest. That's actually where you build the muscle. So you need consistent muscle protein synthesis, which is fueled by protein intake throughout the week. So step 3 is literally 4 protein servings of a fistful a day. This, along with consistent training where you're progressively overloading, getting stronger over time, is an absolute cheat code to building muscle, guys. Vast majority of guys do not get these basic things right. They're not consistent enough in the gym. They're not consistent with actually tracking their workouts, so they don't know if they're getting stronger, and they don't eat protein. Well, they do eat protein, but they probably don't eat quite enough protein, and they don't eat protein consistently enough. And then they think the gym's not for them and they have bad genetics, blah, blah, blah. No, guys, if you actually do this stuff, you can look fucking sick faster than you thought you could. By the way, guys, I help men get into the best shape of their life. I am a men's fitness and nutrition coach. The applications for coaching are in the description. Fill that out. I'd love to have a chat with you. We get on a Zoom call, we chat. It's an absolutely no obligation, free chat. And we basically just go back and forth and understand if I can help you, what your goals are, and if we'd be a good fit to work together. So if that does sound like something that you would benefit from, please check out the applications for coaching in the description of this video. Step 4 is do as much learning as you can. So I would hate for you to think at this point, if you made it this far in the video, that wow, this guy's giving really generic advice and it's not that simple, bro, and you know, there's a lot of subtleties to this. And yes, there are a lot of subtleties to programming, to technique, to progression, to meal timing, to macronutrient intake, to micronutrient intake. Yes, there are a lot of subtleties to optimize your muscle building and fat loss. However, the reason that I started with those first 3 steps is because if you don't get the fundamental building blocks in place, the other stuff doesn't really matter. So let's get into a little bit more deeper kind of theoretical stuff. That's step 4, do as much learning as you can. So while you are training with this sensei that you found who knows more stuff than you, also do your own research, follow fitness creators online, watch YouTube videos, watch Instagram reels, and try to follow people who kind of have the physique that you want to have. So the vast majority of us are not actually interested in taking performance enhancing drugs, me included. So maybe don't follow as many guys on performance enhancing. Guys on gear are probably gonna ruin your perspective of what a good physique is, and it might honestly just dissuade you from gym culture in general. Trust me, there are loads of natural creators who have incredible physiques and incredible information. I would just say a good way to improve your fitness and improve your muscularity and improve your physique and body image and confidence, etc., is to just really deeply involve yourself in this and make sure it's a part of your life and something you're thinking about and something you're learning about. That's something I did, and it led me to the career that I do today, where I help other guys improve their fitness. Step 4 is simple. Just really involve yourself in fitness. And guys, step 5 is simple. Don't get bored. A very common pattern I see is that guys have amazing progress first, because with newbie gains, with your first time in the gym, you kind of respond pretty well to anything. So their first 3 to 6 months are amazing. They get way stronger literally session to session. There's visible changes in the mirror as often as every week, and they absolutely love it. But the moment the gains start slowing down a little bit, and to be honest, in your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th year, your gains are still pretty quick, but they will be slightly slower than in your 1st year. As the gains start slowing down a little bit, they decide that this is not for them, and maybe it's a little bit too much hard work. The best way that you can improve your motivation, so a cheat code to improving motivation, is to have a plan. So have a training plan, 4 days a week, 5 days a week, whatever it is. Some of my clients are doing only 3 days a week. And have a plan, and then make your goal in the gym to really execute those exercises extremely well. A lot of attention to detail with improving your form, your technique every session. And also something that can help with this a lot is filming your sets, because often your sets feel better than they look, and they feel harder than they actually look. You watch the video back and you're like, wow, I still had 3 or 4 more reps in the tank. But basically, I think motivation comes from sticking to the plan and improving on the plan over time. If your approach to fitness is, I'm only gonna go to the gym when I feel motivated to go to the gym, you're just never ever gonna make any progress. Sometimes you need to just kind of white knuckle it and force yourself to go to the gym, and then focusing on executing the plan and doing it slightly better than the week before, maybe adding a rep here or there, adding a little bit of weight, improving your technique, improving your tempo, whatever it is. That is extremely motivating, particularly if you're filming your sets, because you can see the progression. Step 5 is simple. Just don't get bored. I've been lifting for the best part of a decade. It's the best choice I ever made. It's improved my confidence. It's helped me find out what I'm passionate about. It's been the reason I started a business. It's how I met my partner. And it's been the reason that I can stand here today and share this message with all of you. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. As I said, applications for coaching are in the description of this video. And I suggest you watch this video next, which is the most efficient way to get into the best shape of your life in as little time as possible.